yeah, Brian.
Oh.
Manny.
I got that first try. I know my Manny.
There are two key things of this show: Young Thug and Manny. Maybe we should get a photo for this to put in case people can't see it in the recording. Welcome everybody to the Creators Table podcast. I'm your host Tyler Watson, and we're recording here at Owl Radio, and we're joined here with Rebecca Skelton. Give a little round of applause, guys.
Thank you.
Everyone is going absolutely crazy. Calm down, everybody.
Everybody here is so nice and sweet. Thank you guys.
You should see you should see them when the guest leaves. The things they've said, I just can't.
Nah, they're funny.
But before we get into all that, why don't you give us an introduction who you are? You're an artist, you're a musician. Give us a little intro.
My name is Rebecca Skelton, and I'm a singer-songwriter based in Atlanta, Georgia. And I write songs, I make music, and I perform. And I just hope that I can make a community with my music and the art that I make. Yeah. That's what I do.
Absolutely. And I took a lot of time today just kind of going over your music, as I always do with every one of my guests. And a couple songs that stuck out to me. I Think I Love You, which is I think I-L-Y. There's Lackluster, Let It All Go. But you had one of your first songs that I immediately kind of picked up on was Lackluster. Because you had a whole vlog on your YouTube channel about Lackluster. And you actually filmed a vlog of you in the studio. So tell me about your experience making Lackluster.
Dude, that was one of the easiest songs we've ever done in the studio. The process went super smooth that we finished that song in like a week. And then it was just so smooth. Every other song since then has been like kind of like a hassle. Well, not a hassle, but it's like we were just spending more time on it. But like Lackluster was the type of song where it's like we had the vision immediately, and it just came to life so super easily, and it didn't need a lot anyway, because the song kind of spoke for itself, and we just kind of added elements to like make the feeling come to life. And my producer Jimmy, which
I learned a lot about Jimmy in that video. Yeah,
Jimmy is awesome. He's a character. He's great. But he sees my vision super well, and I'm super, super blessed and thankful that I have somebody who really gets me at that level. And I know a lot of struggling artists like struggle with that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm really thankful. And like when we were making Lackluster, it was like after the EP, and low key my EP, I get kind of self-conscious about it. I love the writing. It's just the production isn't great because of the whole story behind it. But after the EP was released, I kind of wanted to step into a new era and a new focus on my music. And Lackluster is actually the first song I got to work with Jimmy. Everything else, like, he didn't record.
So that was like your first time working with somebody like Jimmy.
Yeah. Yes.
Did you have a producer before Jimmy, or?
I had different kinds of producers. They all like dropped and left, and then later I picked up Jimmy, and I was like, Jimmy, and this is what happened with my EP. Like, I have a bunch of like recorded stuff that I had from like when I was going to Georgia State, because I was in their studio and I lost all these producers, and I was like, Jimmy, can you just mix them together? And I just wanted to put something out. So he's like, I'll mix them together. And I had such a great and fun experience with him that I was like, dude, like we're locked in, like I'm making sure I'm not leaving you behind. Like we're that close. He's literally like a family to me. Like honestly, he's a close friend. He's family. Like he's the GOAT. So Lackluster was the first time that me and Jimmy worked on a song, like mixing it and producing it together, and like releasing it. And it was just so smooth and awesome. And when I was writing it, it was a feeling that I really felt at that time. So it was just good that he just like understood it, and a lot of people liked it too. Yeah,
I mean, with a lot of your music, it's all very unique. But the one kind of vibe like I kind of get is it's kind of like calming, but it's not like elevator music, right? Where you're just kind of like just sitting there. Yeah. It's very emotional. There's a lot wrapped up in it. And it's just very kind of like cinematic feeling, I guess. Like you were talking with Lackluster individually. I watched the video, and there's a little part where you even identified it in the video where there's a little bit of like someone's playing the cello, and there's a little bit of like kind of like an early slide where it doesn't necessarily match the exact harmony of the song, but you identify it, and it kind of just like feels like a little bit of like emotion that kind of adds to it.
Yeah, I'm such a strong believer in like everything, like your lyrics and your music and your melodies and your chords, they all speak and they all coincide within each other, and they actually form an emotion together. My friend disagrees with me.
Oh, really?
But like I am a strong believer in like, oh my gosh, the way you have your melodies and your chords, your keys matter. Your keys matter. And like when I wrote this song, obviously it just flowed out of me. I don't think too hard about it. It just comes out. And when we're in the studio, it's just all these ideas just come, and they come because you're feeling it. Yeah. So when you're feeling it, the ideas come, and then it just comes to life like that. And Jimmy had the ideas of bringing in the cello. I was a bass guy at our church, which we record everything at our church in the storage closet, which is awesome.
Oh, and it's like you can't even like. And when I really dove deep into it, like I first listened to the song, I'm like, this is just how it sounds, right? And then when I watched the video, I was like, it gave me a greater appreciation, because I was like, there are these tiny little pieces that you're adding that I don't realize in the moment are adding to how great the song is, but they really impact the song a lot.
Those little details, like I purposely put them there, and Jimmy purposely puts them there, because it's like, it's all part of like arranging music and making art, like honestly. And that's why I have so much fun in the studio with him, because he gets it, and it's like he's feeling it too with me. Right. So it's like, I'm like, I'd be thinking,
you're in the zone.
Yeah, it's like I'd be thinking, could we do this, and this? And he's like, I was thinking exactly that. Yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh, like we were on the same wavelength.
And keep in mind, this is happening in a little closet. I'm assuming at your church.
Literally in a closet.
Is it still happening at this closet?
Of course it is.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's awesome. I was like, I was thinking, maybe this is an older video. Maybe they've got, No, that's great.
Yeah, you don't need much. You need all you need some equipment. You need time and money to invest in it, but you need the right people. And you need to know people who know what they're doing. But you can do anything. All you need is a dead room and a mic and a dream.
Well, let's treat this whole kind of topic of making an all-around great song, not just from the lyrics, not just from the melody, kind of a complete song. You gained a lot of success over one of your videos hyper-analyzing a song in itself, Payphone. You got like 10 million views on it. There's, as we talked beforehand, spiked your follower count a ton. This led to a bunch of success. And you seem to make this isn't just the only video you've done about this, you seem to make a lot of videos where you kind of analyze songs and kind of highlight parts of the songs. So why did you highlight Payphone? Like go deeper into what you couldn't go in with your video into Payphone.
Oh my gosh, this was like April of last year too, which we're coming up on it, like a year almost. Yeah, almost a year ago. And I was actually going through a really rough time during that time. My content, I was losing traction and whatnot, and I was like being really discouraged. And I was like, I was actually I filmed the video, and I'm like, okay, what worked with this other viral cover that I did? And I just was going to do the same thing, except I was actually listening to Payphone a lot, and I like to listen to nostalgic music, like from the 2000s.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's my favorite genre ever.
Oh, so good.
I love Midwestern emo. I love 2010s, like EDM. Like, it's so good. And I was listening to Payphone like I always do, and I'm like, holy crap. Like, this is sad, and I didn't realize it before, and I was like, okay, I'm going to share this on the internet. Yeah. But with the same format that I had with this other cover, which was talking in the beginning, because it hooked people in. And I realized I needed to hook people in. How am I going to hook people in? How am I going to stand out and be different? And what's going to make people stop and make people think? And that was it, and it took off. When I tell you, I cried. I made it, and I was like, this isn't even my best singing, by the way. And I'm like, let me just.
Really good though.
Oh, thank you. I was like, whatever. And then the next day, I went to church, and then I was like sad. I was crying. I was like crying in the car, and I was like, I really needed to rest because I was really working myself to the bone. Yeah. And I was like, why is something happening? I'm working so hard, and I feel like nothing is paying off. And I go home, I post a video, I go to bed, and I take a nap, and I wake up, and oh, I got like a lot of notifications within like the next 2 hours.
I'm surprised you didn't wake up. Like, I'm like, with all that.
I turned social media notifications off.
I turn them off. Yeah. So like TikTok, I don't get anything. And then it's only if I enter in the app then I see stuff.
Having a viral video like that is like especially when it comes to people in like artistic fields, it's like such a thrilling moment. Even if you go from there and you never have a successful video after that, it's like, what a significant moment.
Because like literally once it happens, you can't go back now. Like I can't go back to 0 followers unless I.
You should have never posted the video if you never wanted to.
Exactly. Like I like this is exactly what I wanted, and I feel like a lot of people were asking for a cover for me to release it, and I never did.
Yeah.
And then I was releasing music, and then not a lot of people were like checking out my stuff, and so like there was a battle that still came with that after. Like yeah, the video was successful, but yeah, I'm still getting hardship of still like winning people over.
Right.
Which is like people are here. That's great. I'm so thankful for them. I'm so glad that they watch and love my videos. But there's still some people that are just like, oh, I still want this, and they don't want anything else from me.
And maybe they just want your social media content, right?
Yeah, and so that's also been like a mental struggle that I've had that I've kind of have to turn off a little bit because it's like I want to make the art that I like, but I also gotta like give the people what they want. And I feel like now, and people have been waiting for this, but I am going to finally release Payphone for like after it's been a year.
Oh,
I'm gonna work on it. Yeah, I'm working on it and
working on a cover of Payphone.
Yeah, and I'm gonna release it because people were dying. People
for
were dying for the full cover for the longest time. I don't know if people still want it, but it's gonna come. It's coming.
Maybe if it's happening soon, then I'll editor put it in this.
Yeah.
Well, I guess my point of view in bringing up Payphone is because I think what's really cool analysis of it is the fact that the face value is, oh, she sounds so pretty, and Payphone has such good lyrics that I totally forgot about. Maybe uncovering that nostalgic feeling that a lot of people have. Maybe that's the reason why it's successful. Yeah. But I think what people should take from it is the fact that you as an artist are able to analyze a song. I honestly think it's, in a way, a flaw of Payphone to have maybe a little bit of a deceiving melody that does not correlate with the music that it's singing. Whereas I don't think I have that. Not me taking shots at Maroon 5, but the fact that your music feels like the lyrics that are being sung. I feel like how the vibe and the melody that is in your music, which is that kind of like very strong emotions, very strong vocals, and very just encapsulating music, is like throughout your entire song, through the lyrics and through the melody. Yeah. And I think that's the reason why people should go check you out.
It's the main reason why I love to do what I do. Like, honestly, I really get to have fun with it and express that.
Absolutely.
Because it's truly what I believe in. And hopefully people can understand it and relate to it as much as I do. And if not, then that's okay.
Absolutely. And I kind of was like trying to find artists that I felt like really, there's this kind of like a vibe that I see kind of portrayed in artists kind of like Olivia Rodrigo, I said Gracie Adams, Tate McRae, Lizzie McAlpine. Do you get anything from them in terms of inspiration?
Oh, of course I do. I feel like Olivia Rodrigo definitely like inspired me. I remember when Sour came out in 2021, absolutely wrecked my world, and I'm so traumatized that I can't even listen to that album again. Oh, really? Yeah. But that's a good thing. But when Guts came out, it was honestly a masterpiece. Guts is still my favorite album by far.
She has such honest and genuine music.
And honestly, like she definitely inspires me, and she's being true to herself, and that's exactly what I want to portray with my music. And it can be messy, it can be raw, it could sound the best, it could be the best writing in the world, it could be the worst writing in the world. Right. But as long as I am being honest, that's what's going to attract people. Right. And I feel like Olivia Rodrigo is the perfect example of just being honest.
Absolutely. Yeah. And going back on honesty, another one of the songs that I liked the most was it was titled I Think I Love You voice memo. That one was my favorite. Because although I like the version that wasn't voice memo, which was more like produced, I always love to fall back onto songs that are like more traditional, very very simple, and it was just piano and then your fantastic voice, and it honestly just sounded like you were in the room listening to it being played.
Yeah.
Now,
It's exactly why I wanted to like make it. I wanted to like release these voice memos, which I just released too. Oh my gosh. And I wanted to feel like you were in the room with me as I was like writing the song, like right after I wrote the song. And that's the feeling that I wanted to emulate, because you can get two vibes from that song.
and do you think that some of the songs that you released are the true impact of the song is lost when it's produced and from when it's a voice memo? Or maybe not lost, but do you think that there's a special part of the song that is found in just the voice memo?
I think the second one. I think you can find something really special through a voice memo, because obviously when I write stuff, I take a voice memo, I take my guitar, I take it, or I go to my piano and I just do it. Then I feel like the producing is only gonna, I only try to produce it, and if I think that there needs to be instruments, it's only to enhance it.
Right.
But the voice memo is really where it's where the feeling's coming from. Because like I Think I Love You, it's very produced. It's like you can get the feeling of like, oh my gosh, this is the electricity of like finally realizing that you love somebody for the first time, and that's why the synths are like going crazy, and it's like and then the kick is like the energy that you feel and the adrenaline and all these chord changes, and then like the beat drop, and like again, it's all of that to like enhance the vibe. But I feel like it could also be seen as like this, oh my gosh, like a very sweet, tender moment on the piano where it's like, I get this feeling when I'm with you. It's just like a short little poem. Like it can be seen in those two different ways, and I really like both, and I feel like both need to be like shown. And I had a fun time doing both.
You should do more of the voice memos. I think that's a great idea. I think because it gives people the sense of what the music kind of sounds like. Almost kind of like what it feels like it's live. Yes. It's like almost feels like a live album, but more like a Tiny Desk type vibe.
Yes. I love doing stuff live. Like I love performing live. Absolutely love it. I literally get to bring the songs to life and actually like put it in front of people. And it's always better when you hear it live, because it's like that's when it's gonna like hit you, like actually. Because like you can hear it digitally, you can hear it through a screen or like I don't know, through a streaming platform, and it's like, you can listen to it and you can read the lyrics, but when you hear it live, and like when I go to a concert and I hear like hearing instruments live instead of digitally, it is actually like life-changing. Yeah. That's why people have like a way more like fun time at concerts, and I hope I bring that energy to life when I perform live. I have so much fun, and
I would go to a live one. Hook me up some tickets. I'll go. I will go. That kind of leads me into another question of kind of just like, you're here now where you're at a point where you're performing live, you're releasing music, and people know who you are, right? And maybe you're not at that part where maybe you're not at your final goal yet, but you're on a great pace. So tell us about your foundation, though. What you said that I noted this when you said it. You said that when you're looking to learn to play a song, or when you're practicing a song, you go to your piano or you go to your guitar. You know how to play piano and guitar. Now, where did you gain these abilities? Because you can sing very, very well. You can play the guitar and you can play the piano, which are all very different strengths in themselves.
Yes. I feel like I'm going to talk for a long time for this question.
Why don't I direct you more? You started out, you did choir in high school, I believe.
Yes.
So tell me about your early beginnings in singing.
So I didn't actually find out I could sing until I did choir when I was in 6th grade all throughout high school. But I didn't realize I could sing until I was in 8th grade, where I got my first solo ever. And what was the song? I was just a pentatonic song that we sang for choir. Sweet. And our choir director, Mr. Elliott, was like, "Can you sing the solo? You have such a great voice. Like, what the heck?" Yeah. And I was like, I'm so shy. Like, I was so shy and like introverted, and like, and he, like, me doing that, I cracked on my shell. It only takes one chance of being bold for you to actually like step into like somebody that you really like into who you really are. Yeah, like actually. Absolutely. So, and I'm glad that he took a chance on me, because I wouldn't have taken a chance on myself. And I feel like I saw a potential future where I could definitely explore this and dive into a path of which definitely changed my life. It literally is my career now.
Yeah.
And if he didn't take a chance on me, then like I don't know where I'd be.
What would you
Like,
be doing?
I don't know. And it's all, I'm thankful for my teachers, that's for sure. I mean, going back, like, I took piano lessons when I was younger. So, like, I took it for, like, a good 4 years, I believe. And I did it when I was, like, 9, 8, 9.
Oh, wow.
9, 10, 11. And I stopped because I ended up learning enough to know, like, all the basics and stuff. And then I started learning music on my own. And then, obviously, in middle school, I performed pieces for them. But I didn't know that I could sing.
So music has always been in some way, shape, or form involved in your life.
For sure. And like, and then singing came easier for me because like I played piano first, and so like I knew my way around the scale. I knew my way around like matching pitches. I knew my way around like what notes are being played. Like I could play a note and match the pitch with just like from memory. I guess this is me saying I have perfect pitch or something.
No, that's a good skill to have, to be able to kind of, I mean, just the fact that you're able to know your way around music as a whole. Yeah. You don't necessarily.
It's only because I've been around the piano for so long that I've learned to memorize all these different pitches, and like I've been engulfed in it. Like actually,
since 8 and 9 is crazy. I can't imagine trying to learn piano right now though.
Well, piano's the easiest to learn.
You think the piano's the easiest?
It's the easiest instrument to learn. If you want to learn an instrument, you got to learn piano.
Do you think guitar is harder than piano?
1,000%. I actually started learning guitar my freshman year of not high school, college.
Interesting.
I started in college, which was like 2.5 years ago.
I can't. I'm a little shocked that you would say piano's harder. I think, here's what I'll say. I think piano is, and honestly, debate this in the comments. What's just harder? I think, let's spark a heated debate in the comments. But I think piano requires so much more hand-eye coordination.
It's muscles. Can I be honest? It's muscles. Like your voice. Your voice is a muscle. This is also muscle. I'm low-key kind of weird because I started like memorizing YouTube videos, and I would learn songs by memory and by ear. I didn't start learning stuff by sheet music till after that. So when I took lessons, but like when you learn the staff and you learn your theories and your finger placements, how I practice a piece, honestly, I start with my right hand, practice it, read it, and then go on my left hand, practice it, read it, and then do it slow, over and over and over again until you get it. And then it's just like,
if you weren't,
I guess I don't know.
Maybe your fallback is teaching piano.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm a really bad teacher.
Okay,
I'm
well,
a really bad teacher.
Yeah, I will say that was not. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to learn. Maybe I'll try to.
Yeah, no, actually, give it a chance. Piano is really easy. Right. It's really easy.
Well, you kind of have a couple other popular songs. You have Lackluster. You have I Think I Love You, and then you had Let It All Go. I knew that off the top of my head. What do you, if you're trying to tell somebody what your music is, like if you're like, how do you view your music? You had some visualizers for some of your songs on your channel. Like if you were gonna have a movie scene for the song Lackluster, what would it be?
Oh my gosh, that is tough, and I'm blanking out. Wow, a movie scene. Are we talking about like a specific movie, or just like any?
Like what moment in life?
I think all I can think about was the day.
No worries.
It's okay. All I could think about is the day that I wrote it, and how depressed I was, and how I felt like I was going nowhere, and I felt like I was living the same day over and over, and I was like, nothing is happening. Absolutely nothing's happening. And I'm going insane. And that's why I came with like, it feels like the days are dully repeating morning after morning. And it's just like this emptiness and sadness of just all hope is lost. When truly, like, obviously the goal of my music is like making sure like, hey, like you can feel all these things and you can experience all these difficulties in life, but know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. And that there is hope, and that there is a light, and that there is a way back from this deep pit in your stomach, and there's a way to overcome that. And for me, it's through Jesus Christ. But I know a lot of people have other things that they go to, and just know that again, there is hope. There's always evidence that you can always bounce back. always evidence in that. So there's that, and that's all I could think about. Like, literally just imagine, let me paint you the picture that's in my head. I'm sitting in my room, I have the guitar in my hands, and I'm laying down, and I just start playing this like finger picking like pattern on my acoustic, and I'm just like dead. I feel like death, zoned out, like in death, like honestly. And that's the feeling that came out, and hopefully that was executed well.
Well, yeah, I think it's like it's tough. It's so tough with art because, art is always determined, and its value, I guess, in society is what people take from it, and what people can personally take from it. But there's also just the artist. Like, I think every artist might be proud of one piece that they've done that maybe isn't even their most popular.
Yeah.
For me, it's Let It All Go. I'm so proud of that one. But
Let It All Go.
yeah, it's getting there. It's got like 10,000 streams now.
Only 10,000, right? Just a mere 10,000 streams. That's a crazy thing to think about.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, and why is Let It All Go of significant? Like, why is that raised up for you?
Well, the day I wrote that one, I was at low-key. I was at church, and then the next day I had really bad. No, it was the same day. I had really bad writer's block, and my friend Angela, she's my best friend. She came and visited me at college, and I was in college. I had really bad writer's block, and she was like, "You just need to let it go, man. Like, honestly, you need to get out of this box that you put yourself in, and you just gotta just let it out." Yeah. And I was like, and then we immediately together wrote the bridge of that song, like, "'Cause I really wanna go and find my new home." Like that part of the song, and it's honestly the most impactful part of the whole song. It's where everything kind of just like is explosive, and it's like the actual part of the song where I am actually letting go and expressing my true emotions and my true feelings. And after that moment, she went to bed on the floor
of my dorm room, and I wrote the verses
of that song, and I was thinking about what the pastor said that day, and it was just like, you gotta let it go, and you gotta all these stones that you have piled up on your life that are preventing you to experience full joy. You gotta roll those stones away, man, because you have to, and that's the only way to feel freedom, and to experience freedom and experience true peace, and that is what letting go is like, and it's freeing, and I feel like people are scared of letting go. I'm scared of letting go. I'm scared of letting go of people and relationships, and I'm afraid to let go of feelings, and I'm afraid to experience feelings. But honestly, letting yourself do that, and I guess having this release is the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever. That I can't really describe it, and that's how that song was born. And I hope I did a good job of expressing that within the instruments. Yeah, it's my favorite song because of that. It's so crazy. It's like so acoustic, and then it's like full band like for a second.
Yeah. And maybe that's like maybe that was one of your first like projects where you felt like you really put your all into it, And not to say that your future music aren't gonna do the same, but it's kind of always looking at that one figure like, I think that was peak,
Yeah.
It maybe wasn't the one that got 1 billion listens, but it was like, I feel personally the most proud of this one.
Yeah, of course, because it was the one that I was like, I truly believe this, and I hope people can experience it for themselves, honestly.
Absolutely.
But it's a choice. It's a choice to let go. It's a choice to hold back too. And I even say in the song, like, I hold back, and I'm afraid, and I'm scared. And I still battle that every day. I'm still scared. I still freak out. But you gotta learn to be like, hey, hey, God, like, just take it and just lead me. And once I stop worrying about it, then I can live joyfully, and live out what the day was meant for me that day. And then making it was awesome, even though it was kind of delayed because it was like snowing in wintertime. But yeah, this was a good experience. It was fun.
Snowing in Georgia.
I know. It never happens.
I feel like we're going to have a album of inspirational clips from this. Like, I feel like there's so many people, and it's kind of like you got to think of people like, you take experience, like inspiration from. I'm sure somebody like Olivia Rodrigo would say almost the same exact thing as you. Like, I feel like listening to her music, and when I was listening to yours, it felt so like inspired, truly. And I think it's like you weren't writing to to fill in a blank and stuff like that. You were kind of just waiting to be like, okay, at some point it's gonna happen. I don't know when it's gonna happen. I don't know when people are gonna realize that my music's good, but it's gonna happen at some point. It's scary.
It feels like it is. It takes guts to actually put yourself out there. And Angela says this to me all the time. Like because recently I'm like trying to write songs for like at least 30 days or make 30 videos of it. And she's like, you just like, are you not even aware that like people are gonna like read this and think this and might think that like what you're actually feeling is like going to affect their lives? And I'm like, it doesn't faze me anymore. I mean, I've already put my music out. I'm already being like authentic.
Well, it seems like you kind of see like there's more work to be done always, right?
Yeah, and I feel like the only way for me to write music is for me to experience life. If I'm not in the present moment and if I'm not experiencing life, then my art is all in vain. Actually,
if you're not going to Disney World and you're not riding those fantastic rides, I of course stalked all of the accounts, and I saw at least 70 stories of just Disney World.
There's literally a segment that just says Florida Magic, and it's just Universal Disney.
Okay, I was gonna ask this, but I just want to know: Disney World or Universal?
He can't put my two babies against each other like that. I am a thrill seeker. I'm an adrenaline junkie by heart. So, but I love Disney. I love the magic of Disney. Funny enough, like Disney, I love Disney because I love their storytelling, right. And the way that they execute their I guess their quote unquote magic, and even in the parks and their movies and in their parks,
it's inspirational.
It's very inspirational, and I feel like a lot of the whimsy that inspires me. Right. I feel like that kind of helped me like write some of my music in my EP too, because it's like you're allowed to hope, you're allowed to dream, like it's not crazy for you to hope and dream and to just like. And hear all these like I guess kind of like these cheesy lines of like, hey, it's gonna be okay. You'll find joy in where you are, or like, and like I'm thinking about all these different movies like Moana, where it's like, again, find joy in where you are. Also like go the distance, or like Tiana, she's a hustler. Like I'm almost there. Like don't give up. Like those like cheesy lines actually like inspire me because they have truth to them. There is truth, like there's truth found in that. And because like like these storytelling,
it's cliche.
But like the cliche stuff, like actually, like I feel like is just as important. It's just as important as like any of the others.
Well, there's some people who probably are out there. Like for me, it's like, oh, my life's all put together. I don't need a message like that. But then for some people, it's like I'm genuinely seeing absolutely no hope in life and seeing absolutely no reason to care.
Sometimes you just need a Disney movie or just see the wonder.
The cliche of that to me is perfectly.
Yeah, like low key the wonder, and I feel like that. I feel like there's a lot of like a lack of wonder in the world. So like nobody is like finding joy. People are just settling in like what they feel, and it wrecks me. And I feel like Disney is just really good at that. I don't know. And I feel like it's encouragement. I mean, like these storytellers they're not 5 years old. Like it's not cheesy. Like these are like people. These are people that have experienced life that have written these stories.
Absolutely.
And I feel like and then like the parks are just a way to just like live it out.
Yeah. I was really hoping.
The Imagineering's incredible, dude.
I was really hoping you'd have this take from it, because I hope I wasn't gonna bring up. And you're like, yeah, I like Disney. Disney's cool. Disney's fun.
No, I have like a really weird passion about Disney, dude. But anyway, the question was, hey, I'm not going to admit that. maybe. But low key, as much as I love Disney, I will say Universal. Because it doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah. If you're just talking like which one am I gonna pure enjoy, and I'm just like looking to have fun, they have gotten better through.
I'm telling you, Velocicoaster is my favorite ride in the whole world. And low key, it's weird. The way I live my life, it's literally a roller coaster. It's the thrill. I want to experience the thrill of a roller coaster every day. And yeah, the ups are ups, but the lows are going to be lows. But when you're done with the ride, like, wasn't it thrilling?
So totally
aren't you glad? Yeah, it's totally worth it. I'm glad I took that chance. I'm glad I was being bold.
Yeah.
And that's how I want to live my life, in that way.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Universal, thanks for making the best roller coasters
ever. Now, to get into maybe a little bit of a lighter topic as well, what's your fuel for writing songs? But to comment on one, again in your vlog, because I thought this vlog was very funny. Because first off, somebody named Levi low-key walked in eating an Uncrustable, like no napkin, no nothing, just holding that thing. And he was just attacking it. He'd take like half a bite of the thing. Like Levi, if you're watching this, like
Levi. I call him Levi.
you'll still eating Uncrustables.
Yeah.
But you also had a you also had a Nas energy drink as well, and it was a sour one. You said it was disgusting. Do you like Nas energy?
Oh my gosh. Fun fact, Levi. Sorry, Levi. I call him Levi. Because he's like an older brother to me, and I just like to make fun of him. And me and Angela call him Levi, like whatever. I see him like.
I feel better about what I said now.
But Levi, he actually got me on Nosses. That was that year too. It was 2024, so I was going through a rough time.
So it was like that vlog year then.
Yes. So like I made that vlog, and I released a vlog like a couple of days after I released the song. Whatever. I don't know. I can't remember. 2024 was a long time ago now.
Well, now to I guess get back into the original question I asked before I side question there. What really fuels you into writing music? Like, what's the you have your inspirations of like going to places like Disney, and inspirations of other music you might listen to. But what really drives you into starting the writing process?
Usually it's a strong one of them I think is a strong feeling that I have towards something. It could be anger, it could be resentment, it could be joy, it could be love, it could be like a crush, it could be whatever feeling that's the strongest. It can be sad, it could be depression, etc., heartbreak.
Are you ever scared that when somebody listens to one of your songs, maybe it's a little bit sad, that somebody's gonna get like worried about you?
No, I hope not. I haven't thought of it like that actually, but I hope not. Because my mission with my music is that I just hope people like, yeah, I might feel this way, but I'm still gonna try and be happy and be joyful and still try and make it through and not give up. Like I'm gonna, even though I'm like sad and depressed for multiple days at a time, but it's like I can't. Nothing in my body's gonna let me like give up. That's just the ambitious side of me, though. Yeah. But what fuels me? I think as of now, I'm learning to, because right now it's like my life's getting kind of mundane again, and so I'm learning to explore. I'm definitely in an exploration period of my life where I'm overcoming old emotions and traumas that I've had, like through high school and stuff, through old relationships, and now I'm exploring a side that I've been kind of like digging at, like digging and pushing it down, and I'm right now I'm using that as fuel. That I just have to keep exploring all these things that I've pushed away, and it's been giving me some ideas. Yeah. Right now, those new feelings, and I guess crushes too.
Ooh, how many?
You want to air out your crushes right now?
Ooh, nah. I won't name drop, but low key, I'm hoping it goes away. So.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well,
I could write about that too.
The guy who's friends with you who just got ghosted.
Oh my gosh.
I should stop. I really should. Now, one thing, obviously, I think you're very outwardly. Everybody's shaking their head at me. There's one thing you're very outwardly about is you have a lot of inspiration from your faith. I mean, you said that you recorded in a closet at your church. Mm-hmm. First off, I'm just surprised that you have access to this
me too. No, free of charge. And funny enough, the pastor Randall.
Same closet. Like
same closet.
Did they clean it out at all?
No, they actually trash it.
Oh, wow,
but
okay.
it keeps the room dead. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, it's funny enough, Pastor Randall actually likes it. He's like, use the church. If anything, use the church. We don't want you to like feel like you can't explore your talents and passions that like God has gifted you, and like we want to nurture to that, and we want to help you like achieve your dreams, whatever that looks like. Right. And so that's why we have the closet. I mean, I use the stage to do rehearsals for my live shows. So we have a rehearsal space, and when we record drums, we use the drum kit. We have all the equipment's there. The equipment, yes, it is Jimmy's. It's all Jimmy's that we use in the studio. And yeah, one day we do hope to like get a new space.
Yeah,
But
I
it's I'm gonna be really sad when that day comes and I won't have that anymore, because low key it's literally like, actually I say like my foundation is the church, but literally my foundation is the church.
Well, you need that closet. Like,
Literally it all started at the church, and it's all because of God, and God gifted me this talent. They probably should, right? No, it's okay. They actually took the closet name off, and it's now there's just Velcro on it.
oh, okay. So they gave you the decency of being like, okay, it's not just a closet.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no.
I had so much. I was like, they're like this. She literally has 50,000 followers on Instagram. Very popular music. Everybody listen to it.
It still blows my mind that people think that like it's like I was actually visiting a friend the other day, and he was like, oh my gosh, like you just blew up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're famous. I'm like, Josh, I'm still me, I swear.
I still film in the closet. We have not upgraded from the closet.
But it's also like I'll let you believe that, because honestly, because it's hard for me to believe the success that I've come, and it's hard for me to reflect on, see like how far I've come. Absolutely. I'm really hard on myself because I need to make sure like I progress and keep going, but sometimes I just need to accept it and be like, wow, I do have a lot of people following me and have eyes on me, and that's important. And I honestly prayed for that day to come, and it has, and it's gonna only end up growing. And if I'm not nurturing to what I have, then I'm not taking care. I'm not being good to it. And so I'm learning to be good to it, and I want to interact with my audience more. And I just hope.
Well, here you go. You're interacting with right now.
I wanna meet all of them, but all of them are like around the world. Like all my listeners, like all the people from Instagram, TikTok, they're all from around the world, and that's so cool and so awesome. And I hope that one day, that is my biggest dream, is a world tour, literally biggest dream.
Well, maybe that's a good segue into the next question. Is basically, I mean, it's hard to envision where you're gonna be at, 10, even just a year from now, even a month. I mean, a lot could change in just like a month, just like we saw with your video about payphone. So where do you see yourself, let's say 3 years from now?
3 years. Wow. I hope that...
Or at least what's the goal you have for 3 years from now?
I hope I can get have some consistency of my life, but I pray that I'm touring. Honestly, I really, and I pray that I meet people that align with my values in the industry, because I feel like that's something I lack right now. I feel kind of alone on an island. Because not a lot of people know who I am, and I'm still early. I'm still like growing, and I'm still like in that early stage of like I'm breaking through TikTok and social media. So my name is like kind of getting out there, but it's again very slowly, but low key. If it's slow, that means it's gonna be good.
Yeah. And I mean, it's going on things like this. Like if there's the one thing I always try to really push for people to be on. It's very easy to get somebody on a podcast. People always ask me like, how do you always have people? I'm like, who's gonna say no to being on a podcast?
I know, right? This is so awesome.
But if there's one thing that I think being on your shows is that people see like, okay, here's a reason why to support this person, because this person, this isn't a joke. This isn't your side hustle. You don't just do the closet because
it's like a hobby. You know what I mean? It's I believe in it. Yeah. I really that's another thing. What I hope to do in 3 years is
this is what you're doing. Right?
This is completely what I'm doing full time. I'll be 23 in 3 years. Well, 24 in 3 years, and I hope that I don't want to win a Grammy. I don't want to. It'd be great if I did arena tours. Like
you could win a Grammy. Don't set the.
Anything is possible. But in 3 years, I just want to do a small world tour. I think doing like selling out small venues too, or like medium sized ones. If I open for somebody who did an arena tour, that would be amazing. That would be awesome. That would be the biggest dream come true, honestly. Absolutely. I don't even have to headline. I can if I get that big.
I'm just in the room, maybe I get one song.
Exactly. Like that'd be great. I don't have to headline if I do an arena tour. Honestly, I sometimes I doubt I can even get that big, or I don't know. We'll see. You never know what could happen, but I'm honestly just grateful that even if I sell like a 300 capacity venue for like all tour dates, that is enough for me. That's enough for.
Well, and the amount of people listening to your music and the success necessarily you have on paper does not even equate to the value of what your song is and at least what it meant to you at the very minimum. I would say.
Thank you.
I'm excited. I'm excited for life.
Absolutely.
What's an imperfect part of a song you chose to keep? A part of a song you're like, maybe a little slip up that wasn't turned to be something intentional, or maybe something that was unintentional that looks intentional.
Oh, well, there's been definitely moments where I'm like, the mix is ready, and then it gets mastered. I'm like, wait, we need to turn that down. And even when I upload it, I still feel this way about "I Think I Love You," but the sub is way too loud in the bridge. Yeah, and I'm like, dude, oh my gosh. Okay, it was bug me, but low key, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But like, if there's any imperfection that was intentional, I want to say there's something.
Not the cello part.
No.
In Lackluster,
Low key, maybe the slide and the last.
You have to go check it out after this. I mean, you have to. It sounds really cool.
Yeah.
I think the slide and the last. It was again when we were making it, we have no idea what we're gonna. I told Bud, which is our bass guy at the church, he's insanely talented, and we were like, I was like, Bud, you create the bass line.
Shout out, Bud.
You create the bass line, and then I'm gonna tell you if I want to tweak it. And then at last second, we're like, can you harmonize this? Like harmonize the cello. So we added 2 cellos in it. Then they slide together and cross. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. And it was just such an awesome moment. But I'm trying to think if there's another song. I want to say it's something and not the one.
If you don't have one, it's okay. But if you do,
I honestly can't think of one right now.
no, it's okay. It's okay. This was a side piece.
Oh,
Here we go. We got it.
sorry, Delusional. We're going backtracking. I did a remake of Delusional in 2025. I did a remake.
Right. I was actually going to ask about that.
I freaking love that song. Sometimes I'm like, I don't like it. And then I was like, the remake is actually really good, and I'm glad I remade it. I had to make a choice that year. I was like, am I going to remake this or not? And I decided to, and I'm glad I did. And I think it was Levi's idea, because he like did like the first like mix of it like way back when my EP release, because I needed to get something out. And then we were redoing it. I wanted to keep like the same vision,
Right.
just obviously amplified.
Right.
And I think he took like a voice line or like my scream and like hid it beneath like the last chorus or something. And it was like, I didn't even notice that until he pointed that out. And I was like, dude, I couldn't even, like, now that you say it, I'm like, now that's all I can hear, dude. And I was like, this is so genius.
Oh, you didn't even realize it was like your voice.
I didn't know he put it in there, and I decided to put it in our remake, because I was like, I really like that idea. But when we were doing the first mix of it, I was like, dude, I didn't even know that you did that. Like, are you kidding me? He was like, do you hear anything different? I was like, no. And he's like, I added this.
He was like, look what I...
No, that's all I could hear, but that was the one thing.
Okay, now I have to go back and re-listen to hear now. Now I do. I have to go back. I didn't catch that at first. Now I feel...
There's a lot of hidden stuff in Delusional. Like, you got.
Delusional even has its own merch brand. There's where did Delusional with the hat come from, and where did with the shirt as well? Where did the inspiration?
Low key, I needed merch for a show.
It looks. I might get a Delulu hat.
Yes, please go order. Please order. I still have a lot in stock, and I didn't bring it with me today, and I probably should have. But it's like a fun little tank top, and just a hat, and then I obviously have a Rebecca Skelton branded tote bag. But I love the Delulu vibe. It's very like okay, I'm Delulu. Let me embrace it. Let me just be like hot girl, like whatever. Let me be crazy. But yeah, I want to explore more merch ideas. I just haven't had the time or the budget, or I don't know any people who can make it for me.
We know people.
You know people who can make merch for me. Yes.
We know everybody. Yeah, we do. Of course we do.
Yeah, if any help I can get low key with making merch, because I'm at that point where I can't think about that right now. So like I've been wanting to make I Think I Love You merch, but I obviously haven't had the time and money to like really invest and think about it. But yeah, I was a lot like some people bought it after my shows, and a lot of my friends have it, and it's just their way of like supporting me, and it's so sweet. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's that song that kind of needs its own little thing, you know. It's its own song, and
It's a good name.
Yeah.
It's a really good name.
Yeah.
And I do like the hat. Like I might get the hat.
Of course.
If you can't tell, I like wearing hats.
Me too.
I don't.
No way.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like your hat.
Oh,
I really don't.
sorry. I just wanted it to be vibey.
I'm just like actively dissing on the outfit for every guest. No, I'm kidding. Joking. But I think, is there anything you would like to say to the listeners before we close everything out?
I had so much fun. Oh my gosh. I appreciate every single one of you. People who are listening to this podcast, just know that I love all of you, and that you are loved, and that you are seen, and go stream my music, and let's be friends, I guess. And I had a really fun time chatting.
Yeah, me as well.
Hopefully you guys got to know a little bit more about me.
Yes. And if you're looking to find more episodes like this, you should definitely go follow the Creators Table. And if you're looking to find more amazing music from Rebecca, go follow Rebecca on Instagram or Spotify,
Everything, literally everything.
But other than that, thank you guys so much for listening. Again, go subscribe, go like, go comment, go share this with a friend. And yeah, have a great day, guys. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.